Alright, so, apologies about that. Stream crashed. I was looking at this, so, no. Miss Yao Guang. This seems like it's good for someone that's a support. Skill or ultimate on an ally character. For all intents and purposes, for my needs right now, it should be good. I have buffed these. I have some of these. It's not a lot though. Just building on the spot. Can be done. Right, like won't help much if character's not built, so let's make sure we get this. I'm grinding these.
Be troubled by waxing or waning.
I like the English voice actors as well. I didn't think I'd have like a sub versus dubs situation with Honkai of all things, but I think for the English voice actors, the direction is centered around characters that are popular in the fandom. So you'll have characters that sound like Sampo's popular, but they haven't like given them a lot of Sampo content. So you'll notice that there are several male characters that kind of sound like Sampo a little bit, or have like a vocal intonation or a cadence that's similar to Sampo's. And the same with Kafka's popularity. There are a lot of female characters that sound kind of like Kafka. And I think there's a greater variety of voice acting choices for the voices themselves in the Chinese dub. I like her voice in the Chinese dub better. Although, in comparison, I think the Sparkle / Sparksy voice actress, it's a very animated performance. It's very good. I think she's better. Sparksy is better than Puohua in that specific case. And there are other examples. I think both blades are really good. I think the Ashvale, because the Ashvale is one of the characters that kind of has like a Sampo-like voice. I like the Chinese voice actors' vocal direction or choices better. Just personally. But this is really neither here nor there. The point is, I actually haven't listened to Yao Guang's voice in the English dub yet, until now. Because I've been playing it on my phone in Chinese, for listening practice.
Do not be troubled by waxing or waning.
It's not bad, though. No shade to the voice actress. This is not like shadiness or anything. Although I think her, in terms of like the categorization of how the voices are aligned, I think she's more like Himiko aligned, her voice, or the vocal direction, which is also like, it's not the voice actor or actress's choice specifically. It can also be the direction that they're given in terms of how they want them to lean. How the devs want them to lean in terms of their choices. Use all of them. I think this is, I don't know who uses these. These are from Jirilo and Shanzhuo. Might have to grind for a second. Do a quick farm.
Do not be troubled by waxing or waning.
I'm gonna need that. What I usually do, just get everything up to purple if I can. I have the resources. I'm running out. That's okay. I don't really need them for anything else. Yeah, I guess. What do I even have that I can use? I haven't been pulling her things. Okay, so we can do 3 out of 4, and I don't have this at all. I can only get it from, whatchamacallit? Hold on, actually. Let's check out the traces. What does she do? What do you do, exactly? Punchline immediately grants 1 extra turn where a fixed amount of punchline is taken into account and increases all allies, all type resistance penetration. Nice. Deploys a zone that increases elation for allied targets after Yao Guang uses basic attack or skills, gains punchline. Deals minor damage, physical damage to 1 enemy target, and minor physical damage to adjacent targets, so physical damage based secondary relics. Increases damage received by all enemies. Deals physical elation damage to all enemies, then deals minor physical elation damage to 1 random enemy. So it's elation damage based and also physical damage based. Certified Banger. After an allied target uses an attack, triggers Great Boon. Additionally deals 1 instance of minor— oh! Follow-up attacks? Is it a follow-up attack? Corresponding type to 1 random hit target. I guess, would it count as a follow-up attack? I don't know. Probably not. It's probably like when you give Natasha the light cone that allows allies healed by her to do some physical type damage, which is her damage type. This attack consumes skill points. This effect triggers 1 extra time. This effect is not considered as using 1 instance of attack, so it's not a follow-up then, I guess. So basically just physical damage boost and elation damage boost. There's no like, I don't need to do attack specifically or anything like that. Might want to give her speed. So that I can pull her support a bajillion times. Yeah, they do. Okay, so speed increases this unit's elation by 30% for every one speed exceeded, but I need speed of 120. Which is not, that's no small feat. It only increases her elation? What's the point? Gain certified banger, its duration increases by 1 turn. Critical damage by 60%. After using elation skill, recovers 1 skill point for the team. Okay. Alright. So what is it that this set does? Let me see it. Now what is the... Don't piss me off. What is your secondary effect? Alright, there's no rush here. I should just chill. Is that info? Yes. Not that one. Oh, it is speed based. There you go. Before entering combat, the wearer's speed is greater than 120 or 160. Increases the wearer's crit rate by 10% or 18%. When the wearer uses elation skill for the first time in each battle, increases all allies' elation by 10%. Effect cannot stack. I mean, yeah, I guess. She kind of just needs to be there and not die. But she does need health as well. Health and defense. Attack. The normal way. Normal style. HP, defense, effective rate, effect, resistance, break effect. I mean, it's the only one I have. This is the only one I've got, so... And I mean, the head thing always has HP as the top stat. Unlock it. Attack, HP, defense. That actually could be good for her. Attack, critical. Attack, defense, effect hit rate, effect resistance. Attack, defense, effect resistance, break effect. Like, she's not doing damage, she's just like an elation booster, kinda. But having her do more damage is also good. I don't think her speed's gonna be high enough to make this the 4 thing worth it. So I might just get another set for another like 2 that does something useful. Because how fast is she right now? 109? It's kinda close to 120. Relatively close. And these, well, okay, but she needs those. Let's see, is there a set that has speed on it? Can I... Faster, increases attack, defense, attack, break effect. What, I guess I just don't have anything with speed on it? Is that why nothing showed up? Clearly. Okay, good to know. Thanks. Gotta go fast. But I can't. You're faster than the speed of light. You live in darkness. Alright, attack. Oh, but why were we down here if the item I was looking for is right here? Increases attack, defense, speed, effect hit rate, and it's built already. That's great. I love saving money. Put that shit on. There's also this. Increases critical damage. Relation damage dealt by the wearer and their memo sprites. I don't have any memo sprites, girl. Oops. I wonder if her, like, follow-up attack box thing counts as a memo sprite. I feel like it probably doesn't. Quantum damage, break effect, attack, damage dealt by follow-up attack, quantum damage, right, but we want like top. I think this is fine. I mean, it's not great. I guess if I just increase critical damage, what's her crit rate right now? 7.7. And 61.0. I wish you could sort these based on the secondary characteristic. Like, I guess I understand why they don't do that, but it would be nice. I would like that. I'd love that. I don't want to increase the crit rate. Is there a crit rate? It's crit damage, it's attack, crit damage, crit rate. These are crit rate. Not built though. I will have to pay for it. Crit rate by 8%. I mean, she doesn't. She's not the damage doer. She's. It's not. There's not DPS Yaoguang. It's not a thing. It actually doesn't exist. It's not real. I'm worried about the wrong thing. Unfortunately, I also don't have a cowboy jacket to give her, but that's... I'll take this one from Argenti. I actually use him. Goodness gracious. Give you a purple jacket. Steal it from someone else. Maybe I could swap it. What if I don't have one. Okay. Just got more difficult. So maybe I could do a pre-existing set with this, but I only have one of the jackets. The hell? A mote of dust just fell out of the vent. I'm having a wonderful time today. I thought it was a bug, but it wasn't. Speed. Maybe. Do I have the shoes? That's Sunday's outfit. Do I have Sunday's shoes? It looks like I don't. I definitely don't. Do I even have a single pair? Like a pair I could steal from someone else? To put on Yaoguang temporarily, even? What a nightmare. No, I only have them in purple. Which, you know, could be fine. I am mostly concerned about the speed, so for her. Okay. It's not built, but it also has high HP, so her HP will be high. Her attack will be pretty high. Well, it won't be that. It won't be that high, but it'll be decent. She'll have some defense. I just need her to be alive. The less I have to worry about healing her and can have Luocha focus on someone else, the better. Just needs to be fast so I can have her pop out a million support moves. And then maybe elation boost. I don't think I have any of the elation I don't even know. Are there elation damage boost items? Like, is that even a thing? Does that exist? Taking this off of Jue, who I never play. But I don't have the corresponding chain for it, so it might not matter. Punk Lord chain, I don't think I have one. Yeah, I don't think I have a Punk Lord chain. I do not. Which makes this effectively worthless to me. Because well, no, there's no. I mean, the physical damage boost would still be nice. I'd love the elation boost as well, right? But sometimes you haven't prepared and you're building a character on the fly and you just have to suck it up. You just have to do what you can. Defense, attack. Are there chains with speed on it? Is that even possible? Not really. Attack, HP. I think I should probably work on like HP as top stat again because I need her to stay alive. I haven't even pre-built with HP as the top stat. Maybe even pre-built with nobody using it? That would be crazy. Defense could also work. Defense, HP, crit rate, which I was looking for. Effect, hit rate, break effect. That's actually not bad. And it's partially built already. Since I don't have the matching, like the corresponding beast for anything. Sure. Yeah. I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. Once again, from the saxophone post, like it's not safe in here. Which is why I need partially built I need partially built relics because I don't have the resources. I do not have the resources. I've built 3 characters in the last god knows how many weeks. And one of them only got built because they were giving away free relics. For real. And in fact, this is from that set. I'm still rolling off of that one. I wasn't lucky, but freebie set that they gave away. What can I feed to this? I guess I can feed this. None of my lightning characters need this. They're pretty well cared for. It's a 11 at least. It can't go higher than 12. It's purple. Right. Who wants to get fed to Sunday's jacket? Anybody? Any takers? What do I have? Do I have any stacks of anything that I've gotten from any of these cells? Probably not. Like anything that I have more than 4 is valid to send. But there aren't a lot of those, to be honest. And there's stuff from old sets that I probably won't use. Like let's get Jinyu or something like that, I probably won't need this. And even if I did, there might be better options to give her at this point. Watch after all this, we still get fucking stomped. I wouldn't be surprised. Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Mind you, these are both. Well, this one's not at 0. Just this one. Okay, we're alright. We're doing fine. This is okay. I think I'm just gonna feed all of these to it, I guess. Oh, I gotta save. Someone's gonna need that. Actually, I mean, worst case scenario, I can give it to Sustain Downhung. Permanence or Earth God Emporius Downhung. Apparently is Sustain. I didn't know that because I haven't even looked at it. I got it for free. I got him for free, and I have not even looked. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Rude, even, actually. Disrespectful of me. What does this do? Ice damage. It's kind of rare. I might want to keep that. It might not be that rare, actually. Penacony's Grand Hotel. The thing is, I'm probably... Where would I get this from? Where do I even get these from? This is Emporius, this is Penacony, this is standard. I don't think I have any, like, significant repeats of anything in the gold range. Okay. There's that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Do it. Don't piss me off. Don't ask me any stupid questions. I'm not gonna- I won't repeat myself. We get 2? Yeah, I'll take it. Would I like the HP to be higher? Yes, I would. I would like that. Fine, I'll just feed this. 1 point for that? You're serious? Why is the value depreciation so high on these? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's level 9 and it's worth 1. My feelings are hurt. Alright, we'll be getting more of these, so I can feed them. These are all from Plain Arcadia, and Plain Arcadia content's not finished. So I'll be getting more. There will be more. Right, 626. Where does that put us? 3438, 1215, 1, 1334. Very, very fast. So fast. It's still only 115, mind you. Which is why I didn't bother with the fucking 120 to 160. Like, we're not there. That's not a thing. Okay, so we're gonna enhance the light cone. That should give us a couple more. Embers exchange? Yeah. Thank you. Yes. You don't even have to ask. Just do it. What else can I turn? Oh, yeah. It's not a big deal. I have so many of those. Mm-hmm. Yes. Will I be able to convert these up? Yes, I will. Excellent. Okay. 4,000, 1,400, 1,600. That's not bad. I'm not mad at it. Is it good?
Good fortune itself is also a kind of destiny.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it was good. But it's not bad. It could be worse. Okay. Traces, relics, eidolons. I don't have those. Are you ready? Do you have your shit together? I'm asking the wrong person. I should be asking myself that question. How will this go? Who knows? There's no way of telling. I got to use like a fully built level 80 version of her for another fight. It went really well. That is not this. So
Let's wait and see.
All revealed.
skip the cutscene.
Weird.
We have to go through this entire thing again? Okay. Jesus.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Stars of fortune favor us.
Wojo
Abyss flower.
getting his ass beat. I was gonna say as always, just for some reason, is actually perhaps more accurate here.
We've been tougher to deal with than before.
Is it?
This game needs his gaze.
Lights are flawless.
Right.
Oh, intentionally feeding. Let me teach you some moves. Get all that? Measure that. Whoa, you're way over the limit.
What's the sunny day? When receiving the killing blow, uses first kiss sunny skies at the start of the turn, enters the rainy day state. What's the rainy day state? Can I see that? Is it even here? Where? Hello? Lightning damage to one designated target when receiving a killing blow while in rainy day state. Deals excessive minor lightning damage to random targets after each hit. There's a high chance to inflict shock on it. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, so gentle rains is rainy day. First kiss is sunny skies. Yes? Rain to sun. When entering combat starts in the rainy day state after taking elation damage or after any unit uses an elation skill, enters sunny day. Delays action and grants target punchline. So should I keep this one alive? I mean, why would I do that? But there's... Like, how much punchline does it grant? Probably not enough for me to fuck around with it, to be honest. Okay. This will get Silver Wolf up faster. She's almost ready already. Which is great. I love that.
Major.
Rocha. Die. Thank you. Just asking asking that you do it for me, please.
No need to thank me. You stepped out of line.
I suppose I should have her damage be higher so that she does more during her, Oh my god, we're one away, please. Love of God, thank you.
No more messing around. This next round, real gaming.
Also, they're trying to get a mask for Blade. Is that what ends up happening, or does Silverwolf get it? I suppose they do, and that's how Morton X Blade comes about? I don't know. Oh, she's gone. Do I want to do this? No. Let's save some skill points. Fine. Just physical damage. Doesn't matter. Oof. Should have set that up first. I should have done that first. No! It's fine. Be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I thought the elation thing was gonna go off before she had a chance to attack. That's on me.
May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star. The game is fixed.
Yeah. Damage. Having her damage be higher would maybe be good. That's okay, because there's 2 more elation characters that can do damage. Not insane damage, but they do damage.
Master Fox. I decide the rules of the game.
Alright. I need to save. I need to do damage. So that his health will go up some. Because they're about to smack.
Blessing in disguise.
Receive divinity.
Okay, good. It's like when the build is piecemeal, you kind of have to like everything has to be so closely not calculated but timed. Oof. Alright, it might be over actually. Yeah, it's over. I'm not changing the lineup. Oh, we'll restart.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Clouds scatter. You done playing yet?
Abyss flower, bloom.
They've been tougher to deal with than before.
This game needs his gaze.
You stepped out of line.
It seems like her damage goes down every time, and I don't know if that's because their defense goes up or. So last time her first elation thing was 11,000 as well, and then it went down to like 8,000.
Intentionally feeding.
I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why. I do not understand.
Whoa, you're way over the limit.
I feel like I should focus on
Will hurt.
making sure that they do damage. and make sure they do damage to her specifically.
May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star. This game is
Okay, it's consistent though.
like the florida. No more messing around. This next round, real game. Do your worst, master. Outside the rules of the game. You're out!
I have to save his ult so I can get the whatchamacallit right back up immediately. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's nice. That's fine. Do damage to heal yourself, I guess, or just heal yourself. Just heal yourself the normal way.
Receive divinity.
I still don't quite know how Certified Banger works. I guess Certified Banger, the punchline is this. I don't. It's fine. Deploys a zone. Increases by 1 at the start of each turn. Based on her elation. Right. Okay, okay. And that's just like what I have on her. Okay, she's also not 80 yet, which I don't know how much difference it would make. Her elation is only 36.8%, which maybe that's why it reduced. Because her elation is not that high. I don't know. I'll stick with the blast for now. Yeah, let's just do damage. Just to do damage, please.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return.
Then we'll have 1 of 2. Someone's health is gonna get reduced, and maybe, I don't know if he has his... He does. Okay, so we're putting the zone back up immediately.
That which is seized
Beautiful.
must be repaid.
Fantastic. Keep doing what you do.
May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star. This game is fixed. What to learn? This is Honkai.
So I actually can't use her support because it reduces everyone's damage. My fault. I mean, I don't have the materials to build her the way I'd like to. I suppose it's fine. Will they live? They'll probably be fine. I will say her HP and defense though is working out really nicely for her. Don't kill him! I need his damage. Fucking jerk.
Return.
Wake his ass up. Please. It's not gonna be enough, I think. Even with the zone, even with 3 characters worth of elation damage to keep his health high unless they just hit someone else instead. Maybe they will. Anything's possible. It's not likely though. His health is not even that low too, like I think he's never getting healed enough
Blessing in disguise. People always say that the will of
from his own, like, healing zone.
with my divination.
It's alright. I don't have the resources to build Dana, so we can't.
Best of luck. To an explosive star. This game is fixed. Watch and learn. This is Honkai.
I did get a lot of utility out of her, whatchamacallit here. Okay, there's no healing. There's no more heals. You gotta live. You gotta, don't die. You gotta survive. They're not gonna survive. They're not even gonna make it to the next aha instant. The cooking has commenced. Where's the Wusha? Where's his body? I guess they can't flame him because he's dead. Good job. A solid attempt. Alright. I'm gonna restart the challenge. No, not from here, not from here. Retreat.
See?
I'm gonna feed them some snacks. It's very, very close. It's so close. I don't... Increasing their speed isn't really gonna do... well... Increase everyone's attack. Attack by enemy... Why would I do that? Crit rate. Imaginary damage. Splat defense. Effect resistance. That's not really an issue though. I don't have any shields. Max HP. 14% plus 360. I think this might be the best one I have of that version. Resist burn. Attack by 5%. That's not gonna do anything. Damage dealt. And Memo Sprite. What is are Memo Sprite just any like summon? Does it just mean a summon? I don't even know. 20%. If their current HP percentage is less than 50%, it'll increase by 20%. I don't like that though. I mean, it could be useful to like push it out after Rocha inevitably kicks the bucket because his health's not high enough. Or maybe his defense isn't high enough. Actually. Random character will have a 100% base chance to become afflicted with outrage. What does outrage do? What does that even... You don't even explain what that is. How am I supposed to know what that is? Attack by 355. And critical damage by 20%. Random effects? No. These are just technique or base healing. Increases imaginary damage. I mean, that is the only damage type that's like effective in terms of their weaknesses. Crit damage. 5 plus 170. 10 plus 120. Or 190. Increase or decrease attack randomly. Yes, I definitely want to use that. Damage of a random type. Baumkuchen? I think it is. Kind of. It looks like it. Alright, we're gonna do... I guess we'll do flat defense. Or max HP. At 20%. Sure. Yes. And then... I mean, their attacks are... I think most of them have attack... They're all under 2,000, for sure. By how much? Not by much over here. By a significant amount over here. And, like, Luocha's health isn't even that low, but his defense is dog shit. That's why. I was like, what is going on? That's what's going on. Also, when did I do this? This is why. This is the reason. I was like, Luocha, what's going on with you? Why is this happening? Oh boy. When did I do this? This might have been when I was... This might have been one of my playing right before going to bed type sessions that I do. This is like... Sometimes I'll play this as like my bedtime Cocomelon. Just play this right before I fall asleep and inevitably like fall asleep in the middle of either some kind of conversation bit or I'll be auto-playing something and I'll just fall asleep. And this might have been one of those. I was like, what is going on? Why is the Luocha... Like, I thought I built him. I did build him, and then I got these, and I was like, oh, these would be really good for Luocha, but then I didn't do anything with them. Very good. I'm gonna feed those gold shoes to these shoes. Actually, hold on. Any of these have defense as like a top stat? Not these for sure. None of them have defense as a top stat at all, actually. What a mess. Speed, attack, HP, attack, damage, break effect, hit rate. A little bit of defense. Just a taste of defense. Do I have others of this set with like defense on it? Let's just do a little look-see. Actually, it won't matter. It won't matter because I think the reason why I did this is because his healing is based on... I want the long version, please. Yes, because his healing in the zone is based on his attack. That's why I put this set on him. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. That's why I did that. Alright, so as long as I can keep the zone up pretty regularly, it'll be fine. And then I put this on because it has speed on it. Right. The struggle. Yeah, it's fine. His votes are not going to be at 15, that's for sure. But it's pretty rare for me to bother getting someone's relics actually to 15. I don't usually even bother most of the time. Nobody needs this? Someone could probably use it, but who cares? Where are those shoes? Actually, I have several pairs of shoes. Where's the other one? Was someone wearing them? I guess someone was wearing them. I guess I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention. Let's start with these. And then I'll stack a purple on top of it. Have any... Yeah, that's good. Fantastic. Love this game. I don't... Nobody needs these, it's fine. You can eat these little jets, don't worry about it. There's always money in the banana stand, it's actually... it's fine. This defense is still dog shit. Actually. Ooh, okay. Let's see if we can just find... What is the secondary skill on this? Damage dealt by their skill and ultimate increases by 18%, stacking up to 3 times. This is really only useful for his ultimate because his skill is healing. His skill is healing. But it is kind of nice because I'll be using that. I use his ultimate, A, to help build up the zone, and B, to do extra damage, and imaginary damage is a specific type of damage that these enemies are weak to. So in this fight, for sure, it'll be useful to have the extra 18% stacking damage, which only goes down. Enter combat or use a skill. Like I use the skill. And he does enter combat. Like there's no way the stacks are going to be going down so much that it's not useful to have this on. The stacks only disappear after using the ultimate. Actually, at the start of the player's turn, or after using an ultimate, so I'll just have to continue using the skill. I'll have to make sure I have skill points to use the skill so that the stacks stay on. But he's the slowest member of the team, so he's usually behind several aha instants and a bunch of other shit, so it's fine. Like, based on the way the realms of play I have access to, based on the builds that they have, and the way this fight is going, it's all good. Alright, defense up. Wow! What if I just want to look for this set? Can I just look for this set specifically? What the hell is it called? As navigator, I sees it. Alright. Effect hit rate, defense. Oh! Defense top stat. Maybe we can afford to switch. Critical damage, effect hit rate, HP, more HP. HP, defense, attack. HP, defense, attack. I mean, his HP is fine. Defense percentage might be nice. It'd be really helpful. I mean, it would be really helpful. It's necessary. But this is probably not going to increase by any amount. Like, it's not going anywhere. This might increase by building it. But again, I don't have defense percentage on anything else. I was gonna switch to this though. Okay. Hi! Luocha on that relic set, did they benefit him? Because the 2-piece increases attack, and the 4-piece increases his ultimate and his ultimate damage whenever he enters combat or uses his skill, which he's going to be doing a lot because he has to heal the entire. He's my only sustain on he's the sustain for this team, and his ultimate, I basically just save specifically to do damage to these like Shuhu flesh enemies and build the zone. So whenever I get the chance to use it, as soon as it comes up, he'll have this. He'll probably continuously have the 3 stack of 18% damage. For his ultimate, which is really all it's going to be useful for because his skill doesn't do damage, his skill only heals. But since I'm constantly using the skill, the stacks won't go down. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not the ideal set for Luocha, but this is poverty gaming, this is free-to-play gaming, Brokiverse, so I just do the best I can with what I have, and all of my, I mean, he's E0 anyway. Like, all of my... This team is all 5 stars, but they're all E0. Most of them are half built. I just built Yao Guang today. Look at my... Hold on. If you want to laugh, want to be entertained, take a look at this. This is what I'm working with right now. So, we're at the thrift store, and we're just seeing... we're just seeing what fits. Actually. Right, maybe it's useful to get defense percentage on the headpiece. Not really worried about critical damage. Effect hit rate is cute, but not the best, not the most necessary thing. And I'll still get attack, I just won't get attack percentage. And have attack percentage on this. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because his defense is really low, and that's the main problem that I've been having. First of all, I switched to this set. I was just saying that sometimes I play this like right before bed. Like on my phone. I usually play on my phone. And I think I switched to this set right before falling asleep, and I forgot that I put the set on and the set it's not built. So I'm like, why does he keep dying? Why is his health low? Like, his health isn't that low. And then I looked at it, he has like 800 points of defense, and it's because none of this is built. So that was on me. And I was embarrassed about it. I did feel ashamed. Mistakes were made. That's okay. Crying? Always low on these two? Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't pull for a lot of characters. But what happened is I jokingly pulled for Silver Wolf because I was like, well, it's Silver Wolf 9.99 and it'd be cute if I could get like, since I got Kafka for free, I was like, well, it'd be cute if I could have like the whole Celeron Hunters gang. I don't have Firefly, but you know, if I had the original Celeron Hunters gang, so Silver Wolf, Blade, who I had from ages ago, and Kafka. So I pulled just a random 10 pull and got her in a random 10 pull. Then Evanescia came out and I was like, oh, okay, but I want an Evanescia and I probably need more Elation characters. So I wasted a few pulls. I wasted like maybe 60 pulls, but I won my 50-50 and got Evanescia. And then I knew I wanted Morton X Blade, so I pulled for Morton X Blade, won my 50-50 after maybe 70 pulls, and then I did a random late night 10 pull on Yao Guang because I was like, I need more Elation, because the Aha instant damage is kind of unbeatable for this section of the game. I need more Elation, and she's a pretty good support, I thought. She is. So I pulled for Yao Guang and got her in a random 10 pull. So in the last couple of weeks, I have had to build 4 characters worth of like a whole team of characters. Plus retrofitting stuff for my for Luocha, because I got him from the free character pull thing as a new sustain. So I'm just very it's rough right now. I'm very broke. It's it's a difficult time. It's a difficult time. But yes. Yeah. Not that you need to know all of that, but you know. Actually, I'm sure it's relatively interesting. For someone who plays Honkai, this makes sense to you. Like, I'm not just talking about like I talk about Honkai when I'm playing other games. I play Marathon, for example, and I know the people who are watching Marathon, they don't know what an Aeon is. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I'm like, oh, it's so funny because the god of permanence, the Aeon of permanence, is represented by this like hyper-capitalistic corporation, and it's kind of clever the way that they wrote it, and nobody gives a fuck. But Honkai players will actually at least know, but enjoy. Do you have Yao? How's your build going? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Do you have Yao, and how have you been enjoying playing Arcadia? Like, how's your run going? I've been doing okay. I had trouble with Sparksy until I built Evanescia and Silver Wolf, and then it's been pretty smooth until literally just now. Hopefully this buffs. Oh, your defense, Luocha. Your defense is not very good. I don't have anything else. I don't have another version of this to put on. What are we gonna do about this? I'd like to keep attacks the top stat. Or at least put something on that has attack on it. Jesus Christ. Effect hit rate. Okay, I guess I could do this. No, I can't. I can't do that, actually. That's terrible. I can't. I think I just need to build the things that have defense as a secondary on it, which is this, and hope that it buffs a little bit more. Actually, don't do that. I'm gonna feed all of these purples. Any purple that's from like a previous section, I'm just gonna feed them all. In the hopes that the defense pops up a little bit more. Because poor Luocha is getting his entire ass beat And he doesn't deserve that, you know? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get much higher than this. But I guess it was let's see. HP is pretty high. Don't pull for many characters as well since I'm free to play, but Yao captured my heart so I couldn't miss her. Yeah. Might get Evanescia or rerun or wait until Nihilux. That's the other thing, is like there's Nihilux coming up. Apparently there's like a Aventurine SP, there's the Himiko SP, although I'm probably not pulling for that. Really I was only excited about Morton X Blade. I'm one of them. I'm for better or worse, I am one of them. I really only cared about the Morton X Blade banner for this for this segment. And then I just ended up getting these other characters and not really being prepared for it. But yeah, I'm probably not pulling for Himiko. I'm probably... who else? I don't know what the other weeks are. Nihilux is coming out. Someone said Aventurine SP. I don't know if that was real or fake. Someone said they're gonna do a Naxa rerun, which is cool, but I don't have that. You have her with the signature light cone? Don't have any other relation yet, which is funny. I mean... huge blade fan. Yes, okay, thank you. Thank you for understanding. It's like... I haven't really played gacha games, and I watch anime. Like, I have, you know, favorite anime characters. But although I don't have any like figures or anything like that, I think it's the character itself, it's the way they introduced Blade, I think. The voice acting, incredible. The stylization, the, you know, the Jingren of it all. I don't know if you're a Jingren or a Renhang shipper. Maybe you're not a shipper at all. That's fine too. The Jinring of it all. Something about it, just the whirlwind of all of it, sorry. The whirlwind of all of it was wonderful. And yeah. Probably real. He was mentioned by the devs in 4.0 stream. Excited for collab characters? I don't know anything about... it's Fate Zero, right? I don't know anything about Fate Zero. I have this guy. Where is he? This guy, I have not built him. I don't know who... show him. Archer? I don't know who he is. But I have him. I got him for free. Gilgamesh is the one that's being released. You're Jingren as well? Thank you, thank you. This is wonderful. This is the way. He seems cool. What does he do? Quantum damage. Consumes one charge. Follow-up attack. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think... so I got this character like completely for free. I guess it was during Amphorius that they released him, but I wasn't actually playing, so I logged back in and I had all these characters. I had him, and I had Permanencer Tere Danhung. And someone else, I think there was another character that I got for free that I actually am using. Yeah, I haven't built them. I didn't have the resources to even attempt it, and I wasn't going to because I was saving everything for this guy. Which even for Morton X Blade, I don't have his signature light cone. I'm just using what I have. Whatever's around is what these characters have on. It is what it is, I guess. SP-based follow-up attack unit? Speed-based. I don't have Sparkle. I missed Sparksy's banner. And I didn't get Sparkle during Penacony. Obviously, Sparksy has a completely different damage type and set. Litecoin isn't that important? Okay. I'll have to... It's Fate in general. Okay, so not Fate Zero. Unlimited Blade Works specifically. Zero's like a prequel. I see. It's pretty, but not that important. Well, that's good because I don't have the resources. Actually, for a little bit of a break from me, like, rush building these characters. I think I have... That's how many Litecoins I have. Actually, I have 17 Litecoins. I have 17 tickets. Wow. Big spender. Actually, maybe... No, I don't have enough to get these. Yeah. Can't even... It's a mess. It's a mess. But we're just hanging out. It's... I was starting this story section and I saw that Blade was in there, so I was like, let's do a story segment with Blade. Why not? I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna give it one more shot. Gotta cinch this up. Luocha. He's defenseless. I mean, his attack is extremely high. Maybe it'll be fine. With his attack at almost 3,000, the healing he gets from the zone, the healing everyone gets from the zone, should be enough, maybe?
Let's wait and see.
We're kind of barely scraping by, but who knows? Poor Luocha, but I think you're doing fine. It's getting together. Yeah, I think with the attack boosts from the various things that I've put on him, as long as I can keep the zone up, and because of between the zone and the aha instant, the damage from the aha instant, even if he's taking significant damage, the damage that, and he's slower than the rest of the team, but even with all of that, the damage that they're doing if the zone is up consistently should keep him healed. Which is really the plan. That's the entire purpose of it.
You didn't have an episode?
Quite the contrary. But we fought a vicious battle and paid a cost.
Wild seeing all of these guys here together at once. This is kind of like the team up of the century.
Back to his senses. According to the Stellaron Hunters,
The gang's all here.
Blade must be here.
Well, hopefully.
Let me guess. Something to do with stopping Full Wish?
That which is seen.
200 plus, saving for second half to pull Cyrene. Ah, they're rerunning Cyrene as well? SP like skill points? Oh, SP like skill points. I thought you meant speed. Okay, let me pay attention.
Receive divinity.
Alright, we're doing alright. Let's speed them up.
They've been tougher to deal with than before.
This game.
That makes sense.
Intentionally feeding.
I had the same kind of issue when I was fighting Sparksy because again, they're all E0. I had just gotten these two, and I'm trying to figure out why, because Sparksy has that buff where you can only do 50% damage to her.
Turn on
Hold
auto.
on.
I'll carry.
You guys will not carry if I turn on auto. But thank you. Thank you for the fourth wall break. But anyway, she has that buff where you only do 50% damage. Second half of the patch, yes. you only do 50% damage to her unless you kill the enemies in the subzone. And I didn't really understand how that. I wasn't paying attention because again I was playing in the middle of the night. And then once I got Evanescia, because she does physical damage, I sent her into the subzone. Yeah, it's really good. And she would take out the sub enemies, allowing me to do damage in the first phase. But then the second phase, Sparksy herself is down there, and I wasn't doing enough damage to actually take her out to get the secondary damage boost. But between the speed that she was getting her ultimate, she was getting her ultimate in the subzone, Luocha's zone, and who was the fourth that I had? I don't remember who the fourth was. It wasn't Blade. I don't remember who the fourth was, but these three basically carried it. But it was so timing based. Like I had to be very attentive and make sure that I was keeping the zone up, setting this up immediately as soon as possible. But it's just like that if you're not able to do enough damage. It's just how it is.
Chose the wrong enemy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Receive divinity.
I've been healed.
Just use it so that I can keep the thing up. The stacks. Doesn't run well with Evanescia in one team. Possible, not really a popular team choice. They're the only elation that I had. That's why, like, I needed the aha instant, but I needed the aha instant to do damage, basically. So that's why I paired them. It's not like the best pairing, but I need characters that can do damage in the aha instant. So far it seems to be going okay. Even here, I mean, these two aren't the best because this enemy doesn't take physical damage. Alright, I'll save this and then... Yeah, the healing is way better now. I was so vexed. I was like, what is wrong? What is going on? This is so funny. Okay, let's get the zone up. And then I'll hit this.
Do your I decide. The rules of the game.
It's still not... the healing is still not as high as I'd like it to be. I mean, it's fine, I guess.
An explosive start. Just out of line.
It's definitely better, though.
People always say, observe the heavens with my divinations. Shadow, don't thank me. The game is fixed. This is Hawkeye.
If you're not doing crazy damage, this is nothing insane. This is very low grade. That's okay. Fuck. I don't know how many times they mutate into smaller versions of themselves. I've had enough. Leave my characters alone. okay. Just the damage. Okay, good. It's like it's that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, hit me, do just enough damage so I can get the ult so I can heal him. Like it's that. That's kind of this is how I got through this Sparksky fight as well. It's not. Something is being prepared, but I don't know if you could call it a meal. He'll live because Castorus is in my back pocket. It's fine. And if he gets knocked out right now, which he might. Oh no, I think they're about to clear. That's all it took. I mean, that's not all it took, but
There's no other choice.
again, by the skin of my
I'll
teeth.
stay behind and hold
But we
them
got it
off.
done. Is the point? Is 4 the max? Are there mechanics that much? Wait, for what? They are annoying, yeah. Oh, 4 iterations. I think so. The last time I played them, or the previous fight, was I had the trial version of Yaguang, so she's level 80. I guess she's E6 level 80, I think is what they give you. And she cleared. Like, I didn't even have to attempt it more than once. I put it on autoplay actually, so I wasn't paying attention, which is why I don't know how many times they respawn.
That plays right into their hands. Splitting up the supplicants puts us at a disadvantage.
Not to be a goof. Iterations, yeah. Castor saved me so many times, I feel like her global. It really is. It really is. It's only one time per fight, but it can make all the difference.
It's better than all of us getting stuck here together. Besides, if you guys aren't around, I'll finally get a chance to show off.
You know, I was talking about how I didn't like Asheville's voice acting, but I guess I didn't like it earlier in Plain Arcadia, but it's gotten better in the, I guess, the third section on.
Go on. Oh,
Mr. Asheville, I posit your deduction contains
Or I like the
and is untenable.
the Chinese dub for some characters better than the English one, but that's the case for any kind of animated series. There's always one that people prefer over the other.
Die peacefully in bed, become impossible to fulfill.
What? Ooh. You blackmailing him, Pearl?
you certainly have impeccable timing. Don't tell me you're already at Pure Point.
I gave a hacker an assignment to track down the mastermind, but it seems she's gotten herself stuck.
For real, yeah. He does not play.
The signal from the TV station is causing interference with our comms. We can't keep this line open for long.
Ligus, okay.
And it won't take long for them to revive either.
Long story short, the principle behind the Joyous sentence is this. Certain suggestive information interfere directly with their synesthesia beacons, activating the implanted flesh of Shu. Patients undergoing happiness surgery all became supplicants, so it's no surprise they were affected by wish power. But the second wave of mutations sent everyday people in Mechatrons nearby into a frenzy as well.
Interesting.
Conclusion. An unknown force is spreading its influence. An emotional plague.
But in the previous section, she was saying that by doing this task, by wearing the mask and competing in the Pantasmoon games on her behalf, she would be able to grant his wish. Like, by whatever means through the IPC that she has available to her, that she'd be able to grant his wish. Like, he has a similar undying issue where the shadow in his arm is keeping him alive. It's like it's feeding off of him, but also keeping him alive. Also, I'll clear the comments on the screen every so often. I wish they disappeared automatically, but wait. Yeah, like it has a persist option, so you'd think they would have a timing option where they would disappear, but it doesn't. I mean, it is kind of blackmail, though. She's saying, like, you can't stay behind, you have to keep pushing forward to do the task that you said you're gonna do for me, otherwise I won't fulfill your wish. Unknown force is spreading its influence and emotional play.
Shit. So, just taking out 4 Wish won't be enough. And you? You're just gonna stand there and watch.
I've got to keep tracking the lost hacker. For now, I can only send her to assist you. Hello. Please support the IPC. Oh, for the Amber Lord.
What?
What's this?
What is that?
That hacker's data slice. It will help you eliminate potential threats. Spatially speaking, you're in the optimal spot to initiate the hack. Load it onto the nearby terminal. Quick.
Just looking at this screen ticks me off. I wanted to smash it anyway, so this kills 2 birds with 1 stone.
Wow, I got something done! I was so worried I was gonna be stuck. I was like, please. The meanie kitty will emerge from the screen and go on the heels of the Trailblazamon to attack. This... None of these words exist in the Bible. Like, what is this? The meanie kitty will emerge from the screen and go on the heels of the Trailblazamon. Yes. Once it stops, moves quickly to dodge a follow-up strike. Got it. Ow! What? You're supposed to blow up the thing.
Pushing the right buttons.
Spooky. I like these, little Mario-style sections. They're actually really well built and very entertaining. Get away from me! Spooky ass! Oh my god!
It's actually pretty useful.
Okay.
A mass production plan works.
Again? Yes, of course. Oops. Alright. Yeesh. I mean, you can't actually die, so I guess it's fine. It's cute.
Okay, looks like it worked. Why is it just the screen? Pearl? Can't get through again. Whatever.
Rude. So who is this?
This is the unknown force Madame Pearl mentioned.
It is there. It is very creepy.
They are imaginated creations born from the synesthesia beacons. The supplicant masks of those 200,000 victims.
I see. That explains it. Okay.
No wonder the Joy Ascendants got tougher than when we fought. It wasn't their flesh and blood getting stronger. It was these weirdos pulling the strings.
If we don't get rid of these smiley faces, there's no way we can stop Full Wish.
Are we gonna fight them?
Let's focus on what's right in front of us. If we can see it, we can deal with it.
It is. Oh, I was going to guess that, but I didn't want to spoil it for myself by by guessing correctly. I don't know. Which that was spoiled for me from TikTok. But holy shit. I mean, I guess I didn't think they would introduce Himiko's dad just for, I don't know. I thought maybe he'd be like a red herring. He's not. It's not at all.
Watch out for friendly fire.
Wasn't disturbing. I could sleep, but nice to join your stream. Thanks for hanging out. I don't play Honkai all the time. I've been kind of hitting it once a week or so. This week was a lot of Marathon, which is an extraction shooter video game that I also really like. But after this, I'm playing a visual novel, and I do sci-fi reading streams, and I've been playing the original Marathon games, and I'm going to be playing the original Resident Evil games and the Tomb Raider games as well, upcoming. So if any of that is of your interest, feel free to stop by again. 4.3, yeah. No, it's good though. It's good. It's exciting. I feel like people complained a lot about Emphorius being kind of slower. The pacing in this is really kind of crazy. And the writing is also very interesting and entertaining. So I guess they took the feedback from people complaining about Emphorius, but I liked Emphorius too. It's different, but still good. It was a little bit of a slog, a little bit of a long bit there occasionally, but
Hey, where's the kid?
the payoff was worth it, I think. I've never played the original ones. I just play the remakes. I played the remakes as they came out, but I have no connection to the base game. I'm a LARPer, unfortunately. Tragically.
Something's off.
Definitely, yeah. Well, feel free to stop by.
So you noticed
And thanks for the conversation. I don't know that many people that play Honkai, so I'm typically just talking about it into the void. And also building my characters just based on what I have and what I think would work best. So without any feedback whatsoever. So it was nice to have a conversation about whatever the hell I'm doing in here. It works sometimes.
What are you
Yeah, have a great
guys
night.
talking about?
it's you. Doesn't matter if you can see or not. Let's meet at the top of the tower.
Interesting. Why is that happening? Alright, I'm looking forward to it.
They disappeared. What's going on?
Oh my goodness.
It's starting into one, never to be fortune yet. Congratulations! You're the first
Voted off.
to be voted off. Quite the contrary. I am the truest betrayal of this game. The answer, standing before you, is the wish power of the rebel. I am the mask everyone wears for themselves. Play Arcadia's snarky Phantasmoon.
Snarky Phantasmoon. Also, so obviously, I'm pretty sure Angel Devil Tears has perhaps knocked out or left by now, but I really like. I kind of talked about this before in the marathon stream that didn't get saved, but I like how what this is actually about, like the things that they've incorporated. So you have the Persona incorporation, you have the Danganronpa incorporation, the sort of social media, the streaming, all these different elements tacked onto this or applied to the story, but it's about sort of collective consciousness and the internet and social media and, you know, memes and mimetic warfare and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's fantastical, it's sci-fi, but it's also very topical, it's very real. It's very rooted in the actual experiences of the people who are playing the game, as well as the people who are making the game.
The Arcadia is dying. It's the blood without the wishes. And
And certainly, I think it's about being a creator in a world where social media has such a strong hold over what you're able to create and what your creation becomes. Like that's so cool. Like that's a very interesting story. It's a very interesting framing device.
talk is cheap. If you've got the guts, put me on trial. This Mimi family of yours sure has quite the colorful cast of characters.
Great Wolf, when did you get here?
I heard someone was messing with my data. I had to come lay down the law. I'll do you a favor while I'm at it. Little hacker! Once I've formatted every byte of your data, you won't even be able to record a whisper! Don't rush. I'll send you to meet Mr. Mimi right now. Take a guess. At which stage does a boss like you usually appear? Just one place. The tutorial. Mere child's play. What are you so smug about?
Chris Redfield, what are you doing here?
Victory isn't hard. But I'll use
Sorry.
Sarah's today by letting you witness the gap between us. Not bad. You've got some moves. What? You still think you can win? The Stellaron Hunter's mission ends here. Take a good look at who's taking you out. It's the last Emperor of the Dark Zone.
Alright, so I'm supposed to be playing Don't Eat the Cashier
That
today,
should put a stop to the endless
but it's
flame
kind of getting
wars.
good.
Nope. I can only keep them quiet for a while. Stop them from going crazy again. Don't. It's a long story.
Okay, so I guess being trapped by the big meanie forced her to evolve into Super Wolf 999.
I hacked the beacons, then initiated 200,000 threads of operation. It's a high-level play, but I've got plenty of experience.
I guess it'll be explained later, maybe.
You go handle Foolish. Elio didn't want us to tell you, but we talked it over and decided to ignore him for now.
Ignore Elio.
This time, no one can see the path ahead. You're going to have to walk it alone. Go. I wish you good luck. You've got quite the patience eavesdropping for this long. A real mean one. Let's see just how long you can hide.
Is this for the sake of ceremony again?
You finally showed up, Mastermind. One more round. How about it?
Such a pity. If he'd stuck around a little longer, he would have witnessed an even more interesting truth. Is this appearance future you borrowed? In a certain possibility.
Oh, you're explaining it right now. Nice.
The Emanator's relation. The universe's one and only true player. Every game already cleared. No more challenges, no more thrills. And naturally, no more laughter. Just silence. How many times have you worn that bored expression now?
For you, this is the last time.
I can tell. Right now, I'd be wise to stay out of the line of fire.
Scared? Too late. How many more aces do you have up your sleeve? Play them one by one. I'm watching.
You'll see. Just not right now. Don't misunderstand, Hacker. I'm only stepping behind the curtain because tonight's comedy stars someone else. The Fantasmal games will continue, marching towards destruction, just as Euphorius did. Take a guess. This time, who will be mourning when the clock finally runs out?
Silver Wolf said just now that this time no one can see the path ahead. So even the script stops working sometimes?
Foolish basically has saying it's no evidence at all.
Think about it. That doesn't make any sense. From the
You sticking up for the IPC dog?
Looks like the winds of public opinion are starting to shift.
The IPC is interfering with the live broadcast.
As agreed, we'll meet up at the top of the tower. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Alright, not much I can do about this. But it worked out. It was okay. I didn't even need to feed them any special stuff. Look at my builds, dog. What the fuck? What? I do my best. I do my best. I don't even know. I don't remember the last time I played Clara. Like, I think all the characters I usually use are before this point. Is there anyone else that I normally... You know what, before I moved up and did the last world scaling activity, I forget what they're called, I would use Jinyuan and Sunday, Dr. Ratio as well. Definitely threw Natasha in there. But mess. All my builds are a mess. Look at this. What? Right, that's because I just took this off of her, that's why. Like, this was fine. Messy, yes, but these were okay for level 70, but now that I'm at level 80, starting in the last couple of weeks, it's pared down to a small number of viable, playable characters.
Let's wait and see.
Oh, wait.
Silver Wolf is right. The joy ascendants have calmed down.
You sure? Do I need to bring Acheron out here? Because I will. I'm gonna put her on just in case, actually. What's going on with him?
Heroes sealed a Lord Ravager at the cost of their lives, only for their efforts to be undone by the arrival of the Express.
I guess if I hit him, he'll turn or something, maybe?
That swept across the cosmos. The nameless, the tragedy of Anthorius is nothing more than fuel for the Trailblaze.
Discussing freedom while ignoring the...
Did you seriously think I haven't been as I've written?
Life is a puzzle in and of itself. fold blades.
We're going up through the elevator shaft?
Helpbot? Oh, okay. Send you to the devil. Maybe. Why would I want to do that? Not the god of the devil thing, just the little spiky guys. Oh shoot. Okay, well. But I need to jump to clear it, but I didn't. My bad. I don't think I need it though. Oh, maybe I do. It's just not. Okay. Just barely. These levels are so cute. I haven't had any kind of modern Nintendo device in the last, what, 10 years since the Switch has been out, or more? But this makes me feel like I'm not missing out. Not strictly true, but, you know.
I am not afraid. Not when I have all of you by my side.
Apologies for my camera sensitivity. Let's gonna come back for this. Let's focus on the task at hand. This is a server room? Funny. Alright. Sparksy. Of course. Thanks. I keep pressing C to run because my brain is on marathon. Oh no, she escaped.
Ladies and gentlemen, our hero has arrived.
Bearing vanity, violence, and that signature baseball bat. Here you... Not at all! I am nowhere near done. Do you see? Hundreds of millions of expectant eyes. The mud you speak of is sweet too to them.
Her also. I haven't heard her English dub yet because I've been playing it in Chinese on my phone. But her English dub is also very good.
Relax. I don't intend to use happiness syntax on you. I never planned on defeating you, or that star-studded team backing you up. Each one of you is a ticking time bomb. A single stump, and the shockwaves could shatter plain Arcadia. The outcome of this game, it's all too clear. Forces from beyond the sky vie for supremacy, ultimately destroying plain Arcadia. History remembers it as the cosmic bloodstained games.
That's what you want? Nobody cares. Who asked? Oh, let me pop this off. Sorry, guys. That's right, all of the important stuff is happening, like, on this side. For the most part.
I hope you know I got all that on record. Just kidding. I don't need to resort to that.
I mean, you kind of do. That's the whole problem with wish power, isn't
I'm
it?
going to defeat you and put an end to all this.
Alright.
Then do you remember the last time you had a good laugh?
Let me help jog your memory.
Living, breathing person turned into a flower right in front of me, and it was giggling. Someone, anyone, save us! Where is the IPC?
Paradise Dandadan?
Where's the Department of Operation Defense?
You know what? I didn't even think about that. Dandadan is also kind of about this sort of thing. I haven't watched that much of it. I haven't watched enough of the series to say for sure, but it kind of is. I think the things that they're fighting in Dandadan are concepts based around, like, it's kind of like a Chainsaw Man sort of thing, where they're like concepts based on people's fears or something like that. I might be wrong. Don't beat my ass. I'm not even LARPing. I genuinely don't know.
Pitiful souls. And laughable, too.
No need for panic. The Research Society of Happy Smiles foresaw this calamity long ago. We hereby proudly recommend our health tonic, the Rejuvenation Fountain. It wards off the abundance and reverses disease. Please look for...
Idiots. Trying to profit from a disaster.
They can't even save themselves.
You're the one saying this?
Looking at the wording in the evacuation notice, I see the IPC's fingerprints all over this. I think the Express is just taking the fall.
No, if you ask
Brown skin characters. I didn't know they could do that.
conspiracy.
Foolishness. Sheer foolishness. I call upon us. No, it is imperative to convene the Arcadia Council immediately and reach a
Just a little jokey
consensus on
joke.
the following to reclassify the Joy Ascendants as a brand new subtype of
Imagine.
And then what?
And then accept them with all your heart, and one day you'll be able to coexist peacefully.
Oh, that's clever, actually.
All these years later, and it's still the same bunch of idiots running the show.
Why'd you have to make the brown guy racist? What? Sorry. Jesus Christ.
Just days after getting my channel back, Sparksicle is back to bring you the biggest surprise of the century. That's right. I'm laying my cards on the table. This whole laughter-filled carnival is my masterpiece. So, do me a favor with those lucky little fingers of yours and hit that follow button.
So she's still alive after all. Do you see it? The true face of plain Arcadia. You try to defend yourself, but from start to finish, few actually care. Why are they laughing? No one cares. This is my home, an absurd Arcadia that performs a farce in the name of elation. Everyone's suffering is worthy of their laughter.
You think you're wide awake, yet you're the one who's fallen deepest into the dream.
Use tuning to make her confess to the public.
Isn't that a hologram though? How are you gonna tune a hologram?
Also, we need to pry out of her how to undo the transformations.
Or, foolish, you can do it yourself. This is your last chance.
Once the transformation starts, there's no stopping it. Killing me won't do you any good. Besides, aren't you the ones to blame for all this?
You're a stubborn one.
Your kindness is laughable. How can a fool's play end in a boring epiphany? Come then. I've set the stage for a bloody spectacle. Right at the top of the Seafeld TV tower. Prepare to welcome the climax of this game.
Cowardly vermin.
We need to catch her. Immediately.
I've got to hand it to you guys. It takes real patience to sit through all her jibber-jabber. Go on. I'll open a shortcut for you. I'd like to see what other tricks she has up her sleeve.
blaming me for cheating? On my account if you dare. System crash.
These vines. It's them. The shadow is stirring. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Wait.
Full Wish and the source of Shuhu's flesh. They're just up ahead.
What a mess.
Am I ready for this? Alright. Okay, I guess we're done for the day, because guess who else is not built? I'll give you one guess. I'll give you a million guesses, because I think you're gonna get it on the first one. What the hell? Okay. I'm gonna show you something scary. Actually, let's watch a horror movie right now. Can I show all of them? How do I change the path? No. Let's go all the way. Let's take it all the way back. So many options. That's fine. What's going on here? No light cone. Level 70. Right? Gotta be. The first character that you get, basically. My traces. Yes. Relics? Oops. Eidolons? Why didn't I complete it? They're all here. Oops, I didn't mean to click out of the screen. Horror movie's not over yet. Let's check out preservation. Ooh, a light cone? That's crazy. I guess I was actually using the character. Traces? Okay, okay. A relic set. It's half purple, but you know. Not... Why isn't it complete? I'm pretty sure they're all here. No, I don't even have them. I don't even have them. I don't even have them. Okay. What else have we got? Who's next? A light cone. Level 70. I think I stole it from another character. Traces. A few. Relics. They're on there. These are probably the... I think these are the auto-equip, smart-equip relics. Actually. Eidolons? Where are they? Apparently... I don't have them? I thought you got them for free. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you get them from doing the trial? I don't even know. unfortunately, long story short, this is the nothing. Not even nothing. All the Eidolons, though. E6, 0 relics, no traces. Whatever light cone I happen to have, probably the one that they gave you so that you would build the character. And may it suffice to say, elation is no better. Nothing. I didn't even put the Eidolons on that I have, and I have. Okay, well, Honkai's over for today. At least it's level 70. I don't even have a light cone to give you. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. I guess the free light cone that you get was supposed to be for your main character, right? Ah, okay. I didn't even know what damage type. Feels bad. It's not nice. Do you see this? Are you paying attention? Alright. Yeah, girl, me too. Alright. Let's clear out some of these things since I'm sure they're all finished. Yippee. Where are my assignments? I guess I already did it. Let's do this. Great. I'm gonna need that for building my Elation MC. Well, it sucks to suck, I guess. I guess we are going to be playing Eat The Cashier. I'm gonna go off for a second. I'm gonna go to the BRB screen and I will return. Thanks for hanging out. Probably go for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Any other video game? I'll leave the background music up from this, it's pretty chill. Alright, thank you for your patience. I don't typically take longer-ish breaks. I usually just stream all the way through, but honestly I've just been kinda overly pushing myself. There are a lot of things going on in my life that are stressors, and yes, it's great and cool to be able to just sit for 6 hours with no breaks, but practically nobody does that. And I typically don't even do that unless I'm doing something that's like super engrossing. So I'm trying to like do self-care in the midst of this content creation that nobody's asking me to do. Sorry, I know this, like, talking like this is very self-deprecating, and it probably is a bit off-putting. But I hope it's not clear, so I'm going to make it explicit by saying it. I'm not fishing. I just have very poor self-talk. So I'm not asking anyone to fix it for me. This is how I actually see it. But, you know, doing this hobby that no one is asking me to do, I'm trying to, and this is part of it too, I guess, I'm trying to have better self-care around it. And so if I feel a little bit tired, take like a 10-minute break. Actually get some water instead of just drinking water at my desk. Maybe do some stretches, maybe walk around for a minute. And it'll probably help me be and feel better and recover infinitely more quickly than pushing myself through it before I reach like a certain level of just being and feeling better. If you are new to the stream or my content in general, I kind of had like a rough time of it at my last place of employment. It was very psychologically and emotionally abusive working environment. It was a very negative experience for me, and did affect me not more than I'd like to admit, but certainly more than I'd like. And so I left that job, and I'm working now. I have income, but I also needed to like actually take a break and kind of have like a recovery period for myself post that experience. And it is maybe one of the more dramatic things that have ever happened to me. Things have happened to me in my life for sure, but navigating that was actually very treacherous, and not just because of things that were happening to me, but because of the level of attachment that I allowed myself to have to people who are strangers to me and whose lives, even if I impacted them positively, are not really within the realm of my ability to make better outside of that space. And it was a huge lesson for me in genuinely controlling what I can, and maybe being more selfish with regards to the things that I can't really control for my own sake, you know? But yeah, so anyway, the last couple of months I've been kind of working through that, and it's just impact on my general like physiology of my body and my mind and my like level of attention and focus and things like that, and my anxiety and fatigue, levels of fatigue and everything. Not everything, but things associated with that. So, and it's gotten a lot better. I feel a lot better. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I was putting myself in a position to do things that were not necessarily good for me to begin with. And now that I'm like in a recovery mode, I definitely shouldn't be doing them, continuing to do them. Although I do feel like probably because of how stupid and annoying I am, once I actually do start feeling better, which I have been improving rapidly, I'll probably start overdoing it again. But you know, until that day comes, I will stay on the self-care train. But with that, let's move into the next game, which is Don't Eat the Cashier. Last time, we did the first 2 dates. It's kind of like... the game is basically... you take a job as a cashier, owned by like a Lovecraftian Cthulhu monster guy, and you have to talk to the different patrons, and get tips in the tip jar, and not piss them off, because they can kill you. Because they're all like cryptids and monsters and stuff. But it's just an entertaining like visual novel. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too saucy, nothing too dramatic. Definitely in the realm of just like funny, silly visual novels, which I haven't played in a long time. Everything's been very romantic and dramatic, which is also good. But a change of pace is nice. So here we are. Last time, this is the vampire that we talked to last time. Then there were werewolves hunting him. Then we extorted him for money, with a promise not to tell on him so that he didn't get killed. Wiping off the sticky residue, hoping it was just spilled soda from the counter, I suddenly hear the crunch of gravel outside. Hooves? Getting right into it. This is definitely not another vampire. The stranger leans against the counter, trying to look casual, but the way his tail twitches betrays his nervous tension. Hi. He clears his throat. Hello, Sunshine. My name is Victor. Aren't your parents What do you mean? Aren't your parents pirates by any chance? You gotta do better than this. Frown at him, waiting for him to say what he's going to buy. No, sir, my parents are not pirates. Are your parents farmers by any chance? You mean, are they rich pirates who could pay a ransom for me if you kidnap me? Please, sir, don't. One second, let's put this in full screen. Let's go with this one. Are your parents farmers by any chance? Blushing, yes. I took his awkward attempt at flirting and made it my own. Now I'm the captain of this ship, since I am a true descendant of pirates. Victor nervously taps his hoof on the floor. No. Why did you open with that line? And where did they get such a sweet peach? His face instantly lights up, so much so that even his ears are smoking, it seems. I can't believe that worked. Thank you. He shuffles his foot. Actually, I wanted to give you a compliment. I meant to flirt. That was apparent. Victor makes vague gestures with his hands, as if trying to describe a complex mechanism that just exploded. Why? It was all supposed to go completely different. You were supposed to blush and giggle, and you broke it all. So he believes this was really supposed to work on real-life people. Did you get it from a book? A group chat? Like what? Why? His face is burning. Victor takes another deep, frantic breath. His stomach is growling so horribly. Why is his stomach growling? I hope the guy is okay. Is it really that bad? I mean, is my flirting technique really that terrible? The worst day of my life to have ears. Well, it could have been better. It could have been better. Awkwardness is a great style. I liked it. It could have been better. He seems very ashamed. Let's not make him feel worse. Awkwardness is a great style. I liked it. This might be the best compliment he's ever heard in his life. Probably the only one. You liked it? His voice mixes surprise, disbelief, and a shy glimmer of joy. I'm glad you like awkwardness because I have plenty of it. You probably noticed. Right off the bat. Is it really written on my face? Actually, I initially chose this tactic to charm you. Of course, everything went according to plan. It's cute. He coughs shyly and mumbles something to himself. Then he shifts his gaze back to me. Actually, I'm here to acquire... He doesn't get to finish. We have a visitor. Praying mantis? Why are you here? She stands next to the counter, clicking her mandibles impatiently. 2 packs of Brapsy, a pack of screaming cheese, and a bag of fairy fingers, darling. I'm an actual customer. This is crazy. I didn't even know they made those. By the way, your gas attendant is a real sweetheart. It's frightening to imagine what my invisible colleague looks like. He hasn't even bothered to say hello. You also weren't introduced. And hurry up. I need to rush. I have a lot of work waiting for me today. I'm starting to pack the order. At the same time, this incubus awkwardly tries to hit on the lady. What? Oh. Okay, because you're an incubus. That makes sense. And I thought we had something special. I just thought he was a standard demon. I don't know. I don't know. Of course he's an incubus. Apparently the failed Casanova decided to try his luck on a new victim. Good luck. Wow, you seem so busy and cool, ma'am. And you must have a very wonderful job. She starts clicking her mandibles energetically, producing a buzzing sound that vaguely resembles laughter. Wonderful. Oh, yes. Wonderful. Wonderful for those who don't like to eat, sleep, or see their children grow. Really the best job in all 9 worlds. Speaking of children, Victor barely recovers from her sarcasm when the lady immediately pulls a wallet out of her bag and unfolds it. Oh my god. Over and over again. It seemed endless. This is Gugu. He has his father's mandibles. Victor gazes into the abyss, and the abyss gazes back, revealing baby pictures. The seduction attempt has failed. Again. Like any mother, Lady Mantis loved her children and considered it her sacred duty to tell every passing incubus about them. This is Gugo. He's in his rebel phase right now. He pierced his mandibles. Can you imagine? He makes such a racket when he eats. The image of a larva in a biker jacket makes me snort, and reminds me of David. I don't know if you'd appreciate that, actually. And this is Gigi and Gaga. They're still larvae, but already so talented. What talents can larvae have? They just lie there and eat. I do too, though. Wait, don't think about that. You have very beautiful children, ma'am. All 20 of them. Incredibly cute. That's just the first wallet. Wow. Let's help him. Oh, I got a bit carried away. I really am in a hurry. Here, your money, darling. Victor watches her disappear into the night, then turns to me with a grateful look. Thank you. I couldn't handle 20 more kids. To be honest, I already broke down at the 8th. And I thought looking after a cat was hard. The lady left very little in tips. Probably all her money went to her children. Most likely. Victor suddenly remembers he came here to buy something. However, my visitors rarely recall that. I need a book. Victor scans my stinking supernatural realm of discount rot and chocolate bars. Yes. Victor scans my stinking supernatural realm of discount rot and chocolate bars. Yes. It's a guide. Or, well, succubi and incubi? I can't remember what it's called, but I've definitely heard something about it. Could you take a look? It's definitely not for me. It's for my less experienced friend. Because I'm, employee of the month in my lair. He didn't specify whether he was the worst or the best employee of the month. Well, life force harvesting for dummies or something like that. I hear him mumbling quietly to himself. What a shame. Should have just stayed home and rewatched Evangelion. Okay. Such a shame. I should have just stayed home and rewatched Evangelion for the 10th time. For the 10th time. Mind you, I'm heading to the storage room. Just a few hours before, I was rushing around here looking for blood for a very hungry monster. Now all these vials, eyes, and tentacles seem less ominous. A gigantic dead moth lies on top of one of the boxes, or perhaps it's just very tired. I'm rummaging through the book section, deep in between baboon What do you mean? Like, the writing is crazy. Baboon metaphysics and limits of patience of your dead servants. I find the desired volume, and it's this, mind you. I come back from the storage room holding this forbidden, mind-bending treatise titled Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Demons and Everything You Didn't Want to Know About Them. Wow, this is definitely better than those PDF guides from the various sites for... never mind who. Clearly not for the whole family. Let's study it. Yes. Would be very unusual if you just paid me, tipped me, and moved along. I expect too much from this life. But in fact, this will be an entertaining educational lesson. It certainly won't be unnecessary. And the guy looks like those pictures are enough to make him faint. The sooner this is over, the sooner I can send him on his way. Aw. We find a cozy spot next to the counter. I pull the grimoire closer. I open the book, and the pages, yellowed and brittle with age, release a cloud of dust and indecent, horrifying desires. Incubi, the nature of the tempting rogue. Hooves of desire. Tempting rogues. Oh, that's me. Yes, definitely me. Hooves are just like mine. You have no idea how awful they clop, especially on tiles. When you sneak to the fridge that night, the whole house wakes up with you. Oh, sorry. When you sneak to the fridge at night, the whole house wakes up with you. You live in a house. Everyone thinks there's a big clumsy cow living in your apartment. You live in a shared apartment? A lot of details of your life here. Yeah, I think you really are an incubus. They're all purple. According to the book, yes. A sleep paralysis demon? Sure. You know, Victor, you look more like a sleep paralysis demon. What? No. It says here, it says incredible chilling horror. I don't evoke horror at all. I'm the one who's constantly horrified by all these interactions with others. If I were appointed as a sleep paralysis demon, I'd be the monster in the closet that never comes out. Ever. Only if... You're not into sleep paralysis monsters, are you? I mean... I suppose I could be. Well, I'm kind of a monster myself, especially if I don't down my daily dose of energy drinks. No, yes. What's the correct answer here? I'm gonna... I mean, he's kind of like awkward nerdy, so awkward nerdy, self-deprecating comments have operated well here in the previous instances. Maybe I should continue in that bent. I do want to see what happens if I say yes, though. Okay, well, I guess we'll go with that. Oh. Well, if there's a free closet or space under the bed, just call me, sunshine. Raises his eyebrows slightly. Or maybe he's having a nervous spasm. One thing or the other. Yeah, I guess it could only be one of two things. Victor turns his attention back to the book and runs his clawed finger down the lines. Incubi. Appreciators of the vibrant hues of the soul. They draw power not from blood or life force, but from the pure, potent energy of mortal emotions. And although a refined bouquet of positive emotions is the preferred ambrosia, what a fancy word. A practitioner can also sustain themselves with more coarse, fickle energies of negativity. Despair, horror, and humiliation provide a quick, albeit unpleasant, rush of power. It's no wonder that now, after an argument with someone in the comments, I feel like I've eaten a few raisins. What comments? Where? On your phone? Did you get that pickup line from Reddit? No offense to Reddit, I use Reddit. But what do you mean? We're in the comments. Judging by the expression on his face, he clearly isn't cut out for horrors and humiliations. His limit is probably arguing on 4chan. Oh, that's not better. Also a kind of source of horrors and humiliations, but still, it's a bit different. An incubus can, albeit less effectively, form a symbiotic connection by feeding off a single, consenting mortal vessel. The mortal vessel, in turn, can absorb some of the power from the incubus, among other things, their immortality. Wow, sounds like a decent deal. I certainly always have plenty of emotions, mostly hatred for the fact that to earn money you have to work. A whole mountain of raisins for Victor, or whatever he called it. What a relief. Just one person? The thought of having to chase after a whole bunch of strangers makes me feel sick. Let him talk. Victor flips through the grimoire, reading the chapter titles. Techniques of rogue seduction. Juicy emotional juices. Using lascivious, like just using the word? Alright. What? Lascivious energies for thaumaturgical purposes. I don't even want to know. I mean, could be fun. I just want to not starve without energy, and maybe pay my rent. I don't need to be lusty, the lusty cousin of Doctor Strange. That's so specific. His finger finally jabs at a random chapter title somewhere in the middle. Love letters. It seems completely and irrevocably outdated, especially that part about carrier pigeon colors. Love letters? Who writes love letters anymore? This should apply to text messages now, right? But this is a good start. Let's work on this before moving on to more complex seduction methods. He pulls out a pen from somewhere, a cheap ballpoint with a little anime cat charm on the end. I hand him a grease-stained napkin, like everything in this rotten place. The book says, to convey aching adoration and a hint of forbidden desire. Victor starts scribbling something on the napkin. Now, what the hell is wrong with you? Maybe something like this? Here's the thing. I don't like the drawing, but it is a faithful adaptation of the art that it is trying to imitate. So, what do I do with that? No, Victor, try again. Yeah, I guess this really isn't the most aching thing in the world. It is not. He takes a less greasy napkin from me and starts drawing again. What about this? Will you marry me? And a funny kitty. Wonderful. That lonely, pain-filled tear is like the cherry on top. No, Victor, try again. Exactly. Wrong again. This still lacks that forbidden desire. This is stressing me out, actually. This is... What are you doing? Exactly. Wrong again. This still lacks that forbidden desire, I suppose. No worries. We can work with this. I'll try to follow the instructions more closely this time. I read the new note and feel a wave of heat wash over me. I don't know what muse visited this guy, but it seems his inner incubus has finally broken free. The note is short, but it feels like it was written by my most passionate secret admirer. I even feel a bit embarrassed. Looking at me, Victor lets out a quiet chuckle. I feel like this one definitely hit the mark. I literally feel it. Like an incubus. Not for nothing did I read all that hint. Never mind. Victor continues to flip through the book, recognizing the desires of the vessel. He scans the first few lines of text. It's all about observing subtle hints, interpreting body language, and engaging in candid conversations to uncover the special nature of mortal carnal desires. He glances at me. What does Vessel Neve want? A simple human sofa. Human sofa? What? The vessel wants to leave work as soon as possible. Let's not linger, young man. The vessel wants fame, love, adoration. Platinum records, you know. The vessel wants to become the new Sandro Botticelli. That's not what I expected. Who is... Opera singer? Opera singer? Actor? The vessel wants stable mental health. The vessel wants money. I mean, this is almost certainly the right answer, right? Let's do some wrong ones first. Why did that work? Oh, that's a piece of cake. It says here that an incubus can always be a muse for an artist. Most of the time, the problem is that you lack the energy to create a masterpiece, not that you're incapable of it. I'm not sure what matters to you, public opinion or just your own, but if you're happy, then I'll be happy too. Feeding off positive emotions, remember? Okay, but you feed yourself off of positive emotions, but how do you make money? How do you pay your rent? That you were worried about that, though. I'm just curious. It's not really any of my business, but I'd say I could bring you ideas, but I'm not very good at creativity. Only when it comes to how to creatively crap myself in public. Yeah. I guess it's a skill. We continue to study this villainous seduction manual. Crap yourself in public? Who wrote that? What does that mean? The art of verbal seduction and slippery flattery. To his surprise, Victor finds no mention of the fact that pirate compliments work on living people. Would they work on dead people? Maybe. There are undead people. Actually, can an incubus get energy from undead? I mean, I guess they still have emotions. It's brain, not like heart. Anyway, we examine the first paragraph, where words are labeled as keys to the treasure chest of the heart, and flattery is described as a powerful aphrodisiac for the ego. It's all very dramatic, but the main idea is quite simple. Say nice things. Don't say unpleasant things. This is definitely outdated. If I tell someone that his eyes are double gateways to the Champs-Élysées, I'll definitely get sprayed with pepper. And this, good lord, when I kiss you, I tremble like a paralyzed beggar? How is that even supposed to work? No, that's too much even for me. Victor clears his throat. His gaze slides over me, trying to latch onto something particularly attractive about my appearance. You have very elegant ear shape. God, why me? Thank you, Victor. No problem. I mean, they really are. They have a very elegant curve, aesthetically pleasing. 11 out of 10 on the ear attractiveness scale. Ears on my head are 11 out of 10. Will there ever be a happier day in my life? He takes a deep breath, gathering his courage for another compliment. For a while, he tries to find some foothold to latch onto, but he can't seem to find the words. You are a very multifaceted person. You combine so much. I don't know how exactly to describe it. He lets out a quiet chuckle. But I like that you're so unpredictable. A lot of stress, of course, but it's incredibly fun. Now my unpredictability is a source of stress for someone else. How wonderful. I mean, it wasn't bad, actually. But I kind of want to see what happens if I instruct him to try harder. Because he did come up with something good with the love letters. Like, I think if you accepted the earlier ones, he'd probably be just as happy. But it was worth seeing what he could come up with. Don't be discouraged. Well, doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? The look on his face, it's clear he'd rather choose immediate disintegration over this awkward social interaction. It's a slow burn. You're just keep at it. You're doing just fine. Believe in yourself, or whatever. He's genuinely pondering how to improve his approach. It will definitely be something more inventive next time. Maybe even surpass that compliment about the ears. So, interestingly enough, I didn't know what to expect from this character. But I was talking about Min and not really being sure how they were going to play Min's sort of aloofness. It could have been something like this, where it's like, oh, you know, they just don't know how to talk to people, you know? And you slowly kind of pull it out of them by interacting and getting deeper and deeper kind of into levels of connection. But that's not what they did in Touch Starved. And I value that. This is also good. This is what I expected. But they didn't do that. But this is also good. But that's also good. They're both good. But to give a specific example of what I was talking about, but I wasn't sure how they were going to play it, this is what I was thinking of. Despite everything, he starts to relax. He's probably beginning to feel more comfortable around me. Yay. I would have never thought a monster would have to struggle with discomfort from interacting with a mortal soul, and not the other way around. My question is, how have you been feeding yourself? Have you been feeding off of the discomfort from your awkward advances? No wonder he's so cut. He's actually starving. His body fat percentage is like 3 or 4 because he's not eating. I'm sorry. Like, I'm happy this visual novel is so fucking silly, so I can make stupid ass jokes like this, because it's so funny. I'm feeding off the positive emotions of how hilariously this is written. No notes. Anyway. Another chapter. How to be a mirror. I didn't know we could change. Oh, it's metaphorical. The text describes the principle of mirroring, subtly borrowing mannerisms, speech patterns, and even expressed opinions of the victim to create a sense of closeness and understanding. The path of least resistance to gaining mortal attachment. Oh no. What about all that stuff about just be yourself and everything will work out? My mom lied to me, didn't she? Not exactly. With similar interests. What do ordinary people like? Football and the weather? Yes, actually. Definitely not anime and Dark Souls. Discussing the brilliant soundtrack of Silent Hill with people is a bad idea, that's for sure. I mean, you just gotta find your people, bud. What do you... Alright. Practice. The book says practice is the key to success. Victor lifts his gaze to me. Play along with me, please. Like we just met. Beautiful, mortal soul. I have appeared to you in half dreams so many times, but I finally decided to find you in reality. I won't let you go so easily again. Even though the words aren't the most elegant, there's something supernatural about them. I still begin to feel a pull. A shiver runs down my spine. We'll let him work it out. He moves closer, his movements suddenly becoming smooth and eerily graceful. He's finding it. He's beginning to believe. The words this creature now speaks bypass my mind and penetrate straight into something primal in my brain. I play along, but part of me realizes this isn't entirely a game. I'm a mortal being, and he's a demon from hell who came from my wretched soul. I know this is dangerous, mortal, that it's wrong. It's forbidden fruit. But doesn't that make it all the sweeter? Oh no. The last remnants of reason within me protest. Oh yes, everything else replies. I lean into him with my whole body, eager to hear the last forbidden, incredibly sensual. Ow! Damn it. My leg just cramped. You fucked it up. The resonant hum abruptly cuts off. We're back in that little gas station. Sorry, I couldn't hold this seductive pose for more than 10 minutes, but it seemed like we were doing pretty well, right? What even was that thing? He's flipping through the trees. He's flipping through the treatise a little bit longer before letting out a sigh. His stomach growls again. It seems he could use an emotional snack. I didn't register that his stomach was growling because he hasn't been eating, because he hasn't been able to seduce anyone. Did not pick up on that. The brain was not braining. But I understand now. I thought what they were saying is that his stomach was growling because he was so nervous. Like he has his stomach hurt because he was so anxious. That's what I thought. I was like, I mean, I guess. We've barely been talking. What are you nervous about? I understand now. I think we've covered all the important stuff. I suppose it's time to wrap things up. He starts to rise from the floor. Man, I should have done more saves. Wait, how did it happen that no one explained anything to you? Even I had a briefing. A 2-minute one. I'll tell you, but promise you won't laugh. I promise. Relief washes over his face. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. 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 I accidentally sold my soul in the dark net. He holds a dramatic pause. If it was really me, I'm about 5 seconds from bursting out laughing in real life right now. I think I'm doing that that meme face. Yes. Okay. Go on. Fuck. What an idiot I was. I dropped out of college back then because of constant stress, moved into a tiny dump and barely left my apartment. I was scraping by with some freelance work. I talked, well, sometimes I chatted with various anonymous folk from 4chan, people without names, gender, or age. And then I stumbled upon a stupid ad. What did I have to lose? Definitely not a demon 7566 in the chat offered me a chance to escape loneliness. Later, after I turned into this creature, he told me he did it for laughs. He left no instructions, just wrote "get good" in the chat and deleted all contacts. He was curious to see if I could handle it. His chance to escape loneliness turned out to be putting me in an incredibly deadly situation. He lifts his eyes to me. This memory is a fresh wound for him. Before I can even respond, he jumps up from the floor. But I've already wasted enough of your time. He clops his way to the counter. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. Unfortunately, all of our saves are from here, so let's use our quick load save. Yes. This went well. What happens if I do this one? That also works. Okay. So we gotta be... He's not really a demon. He's just a nerd in a demon body. You know? It's a mask, and there's like another one in front of that he's trying to create so that he can seduce people and not starve to death, I guess. We gotta nerd out with him so that we can get tips. Because that's our job. Oh great, and pizza. Actually, yes. I don't know why it's a human sofa. I've never seen that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that came from. Is it like a fan fiction thing? What is human sofa? I know from context what it probably is, but why is it like a specifically named thing? What is he? It might be a fan fiction thing. It could be like an AO3 category. Or tag. Anyway, and it could be nothing. It could be just what the person who's making this visual novel decided to write. But it's funny. Moving on. In his eyes is genuine sympathy and an understanding of every delicate string of my unfortunate lonely soul. You too? That's honestly quite a simple desire. I think if the criteria for the second person on the couch aren't too strict, I could easily help. Though sometimes I comment too loudly on what's happening on screen. I hope that's not too much of a problem. Sometimes you just can't help but make a stupid comment. 10, 20, in 5 minutes. Especially when you know some facts about the movie. We continue to study the villainous seduction manual. The art of verbal seduction and slippery flattery. To his surprise, Victor finds no mention of the fact that pirate compliments work on living people. We examine the first paragraph where words are labeled as keys to the treasure chest of the heart, and flattery is described as a powerful aphrodisiac for the ego. It's all very dramatic, but the main idea is quite simple. Say nice things, don't say unpleasant things. This is definitely outdated. If I tell someone that his eyes are double gateways to the Champs-Élysées, I'll definitely get sprayed with pepper. And this, good lord, when I kiss you, I tremble like a paralyzed beggar. How is that even supposed to work? No, that's too much even for me. Victor clears his throat. His gaze slides over me, trying to latch onto something particularly attractive about my appearance. Right, so elegant ear shape. We just said thank you. No problem, blah blah blah. Multifaceted person, lets out a quiet chuckle. A lot of stress, it's incredibly fun. We'll allow it this time. I thought we were supposed to press for a better response. It worked out with the note, but it did not work out with this one. He smiles gently in response. Despite everything, he starts to relax. He's probably beginning to feel more comfortable around me. I would have never thought a monster would have to struggle with discomfort from interacting with a mortal soul, and not the other way around. Another chapter. How to be a mirror. I didn't know we could change. Oh, it's metaphorical. Mirroring others. Mortal attachment. Be yourself. Don't be yourself. Fall and the Weather. Dark Souls anime. Gnomes. This purple blush is actually very I like the purple blush, it's cute. The color palette is very nice. I mean, I like the color purple, so I guess I'm biased, obviously. Pretend to get close to someone to make friends. Alright, so we did actually save on this, I think. We did. He gave into the feeling, but his leg cramped. And then he got nervous and stopped completely. His leg might cramp either way. We just have to make sure that we get enough positive responses before that happens. Oh, okay. Victor's carefully crafted, seductive expression shatters into pieces. His eyes widen, he blinks several times, and his gaze ignites with pure delight. You really want to talk about Akira Yamaoka's industrial soundscapes? I do, actually. IRL. Actually. And how they create an all-encompassing sense of psychological horror that reflects the protagonist's inner turmoil? Yes, I do want to talk about that. Actually. Because, I mean, the use of trip-hop elements in the Silent Hill 3 soundtrack is criminally underrated. Criminally. This is a conversation I would actually like to have. I don't know that much about the Silent Hill soundtracks, but anyway. Oh, I mean, yes, mortal, your interest in such esoteric melodies is quite intriguing. He chuckles softly. But you're right. Pretending is very exhausting. You can never truly be close to someone if you're always pretending. Though, I don't really need to do that, do I? I just need juicy, sweet emotions. Oh, well, who am I kidding? I'm the most pathetic incubus in the world. I need more than just that. He's flipping through the treatise a little bit longer before letting out a sigh. His stomach growls again. Covered the important stuff. Let's wrap it up. Tell me how it happened. I won't laugh. Oops. Quick save. He doesn't seem that offended, though. Promise not to laugh. Probably the Darknet story taught me nothing. Yeah, I know it's stupid. Now I have an eternity to replay those fateful seconds over and over. Fuck, what an idiot I was. Alright, so it goes back into the same thing no matter what. Quick load. Yes. Go on. I met a demon on the Darknet, and he took my soul. And now I have to learn how to flirt. Like, that sounds like one of the ads that would be in, on the side of the screen in A Date with Death. Like, I sold my soul on the Darknet, and now I have to learn how to flirt. Help this incubus achieve at least one bitches. He claps his way to the counter. Well, to be honest, I didn't really understand much. Those chapters are so strange. He lets out a quiet chuckle. But you know what? It was great. I haven't had this much fun in a while. Like, great facial expressions. I enjoy that. I think I even ate properly. Finally. Positive energy, I mean. Thanks for the lunch. I'm not sure if I need to pay for that too, but I'll leave some money just in case. His tail twitches awkwardly. I haven't really interacted with people since college killed my will to live. It felt strange not to feel like such an idiot around someone. Thank you very much. He tosses the money into the jar and then takes a deep breath and adds, and maybe someday we we could, well, hang out together? Not as a lesson, just play some silly games. Like friends. With benefits, I guess. Okay, buddy, I'll think about it. I'm sorry. Why not as friends? Why not as friends? And we can make it a date. Is it that scary, bro? A date? His tail starts wagging wildly, knocking over 3 bags of chips, a can of soda, and a bottle of Gloomy D. I'm in. Of course. I'm ready. Are you? He struggles to rein in the flow of enthusiasm and takes a frantic breath. See you then. Goodbye. Bye, Neve. Good luck with your shift. It was nice to meet you. The gas station returned to silence, broken only by the hum of refrigerators and my own 2 loud thoughts. So, a crazy god, a vampire thug, and a shy incubus walk into a gas station. Sounds like the start of a really bad joke. My life is now a joke. Just great. I just wanted to pay my bills. I didn't sign up for an interdimensional quarrel, or interdimensional quarrels and therapy sessions for the undead. But, on the other hand, I wasn't eaten, and I wasn't turned into a piece of furniture. By the standards of this night, that's a resounding success. I cautiously glanced at the door to Bob's office. There was a low, guttural humming, like a giant, disgruntled computer tower was working inside. The clock on the wall indicated it was the end of my shift. And with a happy sigh of relief, I began closing up the place. Finally, I walked to the front door, inserted the key into the lock, and was about to turn it when suddenly... Organism. I jumped in place, nearly dropping everything. Organism! Your performance has exceeded all my algorithmic predictions by 47.3%. You are not just an organism. You are an efficient, flawless machine for generating currency. Yes, I do my best. I am feeling an emotion your kind describes as managerial pride. Okay. If you keep up the good work, the possibility of receiving a 25-cent bonus will become not just hypothetical, but quite real. Go, organism, restore your energy resources in return for further exploitation. Whatever you say, boss. What a relief. He's not going to send you the... You filled the entire jar. Why would you go to the toilet dimension? Are you serious? Be for real. He vanished as suddenly as he had appeared, leaving nothing but a ringing silence behind. I stood for a few seconds, processing what I'd heard. Then I slowly turned the key in the lock. Click. First shift completed. I survived. And now I can do anything. I mean, not anything. Which means... Oh. Oh, we can call him right now. Alright, so I guess... Depending on which date goes the most successfully, maybe you get to call one of the people. I don't think the Jester has a phone, to be honest. I might just have to, like, ascend to the astral plane to contact him. Return to the store to Bob. The hell? Okay, for entertainment purposes, what? Oh no, Mr. Manager. We're not saying goodbye just yet. I head back to the gas station and push open the door to his office. Oh my god! Oh no! In the middle of the room, buried under folders and invoices, stood a gigantic, ridiculous canopy bed. And on it, surrounded by rose petals, reclined Bob. Or rather, he wasn't just lying there, he was posing. One tentacle coyly supported his spherical body, where a human's chin would be. Others were elegantly draped over the silk sheets. His bed is in. He lives in the building? His numerous eyes blinked slowly, focusing on me. Ah. Organism. I wasn't expecting you so soon. His voice, as always, boomed in my head, but now it had sultry undertones. It had sultry undertones. But since you're here... One tentacle slowly, seductively beckoned me forward. Can I maintain composure enough to read this? I don't know. I propose we What do you mean? Come on, I can't do the voice if I'm laughing. I propose... I propose we spend the evening in romantic engagement. We'll study void bebop enclosure schemes. I took a step into the office and slowly closed the door behind me. Okay. I was like, how far is this going? What is happening? Okay. Fantastic. I'm glad we made a connection. Victor promises to come faster than the wind. Well, hopefully not that fast, bro. True to his word, when his car pulls into the parking lot, he nearly knocks over a trash bin. My bad. It's an old, well-maintained car, clearly inherited from his grandfather. Inside, it's warm and smells nice. His apartment is exactly as I imagined. A bit cluttered, but cozy. Aw, that's cute. And soon, I get humiliated by the very first boss. Victor, sitting next to me, laughs. It's not that you're bad at this, as you say. It's just that I'm a nerd with a whole lot of free time. His fingers glide effortlessly over the buttons. I felt at ease for the first time in a long while. No fear, no tension, just two people playing video games. I guess we'll do a full save. That way I don't lose it, I guess. Whatever. I guess we're trying to foster positive emotion so he doesn't starve to death. So I think... Cute. He's really blushing now. He freezes for a second, and then a blush appears on his violet cheeks. He coughs awkwardly, but doesn't pull away. Instead, he gently leans his head toward mine. Neve, you've made me so happy in just one evening. And I'll do everything I can to make you happy. I close my eyes, listening to the quiet clicking of buttons. An incubus partner. My partner is an incubus. And he's better at Souls-like games than I am. For now. Something very interesting is definitely happening with my life. Wow. A friend. I now have an incubus friend. The thought was so ridiculous yet wonderful that I couldn't help but smile. Victor, noticing this, smiled too. You know, I'm so happy that I'm not completely alone anymore. Of course, not alone. Now he has me and my insane, infernal, monstrous screams I make every time I fail to dodge in a video game. Something very interesting is definitely happening with my life. Alright, so I suppose... I didn't think we actually did that well with Victor. Compared to the other ones. But it might be that I don't know. It could be that similar to when you take too long to get the blood, if you take too long asking questions about what it's like to be a vampire, you miss out on an opportunity to talk to David at the end of the game. But I'm not sure about the Jester. Like I feel like the Jesters section has like the most variety of possibilities because there isn't like a logical through line with what the Jester, like, other than he's kind of murderous, so he likes when you pick the murderous options. It's not clear what could make that interaction more positive. It is sort of clear what could make the interaction more positive with David, because obviously he ended up giving us the money because we extorted him. But if we didn't have to, or there was some other positive way to end the interaction, that might have done something different, and I don't know. We were, of course... Be silent, phone. I can play more of it. Unfortunately, I played so much Honkai Star Rail that I'm quite tired now. I think we have partial completion of several visual novels at this point. And so what I might do is cobble them all together into a future stream. Not next week. Next week I'm going to do sci-fi reading time because we've been missing. I didn't do it this week. So we're a week behind. But the week after that, I'm going to do some of the second bits of Obscura that we missed out on. Some recap work on this to see what else we can get, like what other story bits we can interact with. And maybe a date with death, depending on how much or little there is of the other two things. What else is there? There's also, God, what's the name of that? Actually, I don't need to look it up on my phone. I have the demo in here. What's that game called? Was it Kobito no Kazuki? I think it was Kobito no Kazuki. And also, To Kill Eros, the full game is out. Alright, so there's a lot. Okay. And I've been meaning to play To Kill Eros for a while because it's been... Okay. Kobito no Kazuki is already released. That's playable. I don't own the full game. I need to purchase it. To Kill Eros is released. I don't own the full game yet. I need to purchase it. And then we have demos that are incomplete. So probably, respectfully, because I really enjoyed both of those games and I want to support them, I'm going to purchase them and play one of those. Start playing one of those next week. And then we'll just have to bounce around. I might have to... I really like playing Marathon. Is it like a crazy tonal shift? I'm asking the Void because there's nobody here to actually ask, but like, is it a crazy tonal shift to switch between playing visual novels and Marathon Classic? Like, Marathon Classic, visual novels in the middle of the week, then regular Marathon. And then still sci-fi story time in the weekend. And then just do that. And maybe have 2 visual novels, 2 Marathon. And then 2 Marathon, 1 visual novel, 1 sci-fi. For the upcoming weeks. Until I finish a game. I low-key, like... It's not quite that bad, but it kind of feels like that one gif of Sabrina from Sabrina the Teenage Witch with all the fucking pancakes. Like, I can't eat all these pancakes because I also have to work. I need to make money. But I enjoy doing this. Shit. This was so cute. Hold on, let's go to the About page real quick. Miloff, nice work. This was actually very fun. I haven't played like a little cutesy It's not slice of life, but it's definitely more. I don't know. It's sweet. It's nice. Yes, it's about monsters and stuff and cryptids, but wholesome. Wholesome, very wholesome. Even with the threat of murder. Nice work all around. Thank you for this, thank you for this gift. Milaf and team. Alright. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I probably shouldn't have played Honkai for as long as I did, but I had to rebuild my team in the middle of the stream. And I wanted to actually get something done. I didn't want to just like start playing it and then get to a fight, not finish the fight, and then leave the game. What's the point of that? I would have continued if I didn't have to build Elation MC. Which is actually going to fuck me over because I have no resources left, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might have to farm. I might be farming tonight for resources to build Elation MC. God help me. But in the meantime, eat well, rest well, stay hydrated. Do something tomorrow. Nothing special, nothing in particular. Just make yourself happy. Don't watch the news tomorrow. I won't be. Anyway, see you in cyberspace. I'm gonna go lay down.